This movie tells a story about a fading celebrity who decides to use a black market drug, which is a cell-replicating substance that temporarily creates a younger and better version of herself. It's a story we've all heard before and the subject of countless Hollywood classics. However, in its admirably gory attempts to push the envelope, the movie never manages to say anything interesting. The movie's execution of its supposed themes is as shallow as the very thing it's critiquing. It's so intent on highlighting the actress' undeniable beauty in a film supposedly critiquing the film industry's obsession with it. The movie suggests a cliched link between internal ugliness and external ugliness, rather than interrogating the systems that make physical perfection so desirable to begin with. Instead, the movie regurgitates old talking points about Hollywood's obsession with beauty and fear of aging in a sterile facsimile of Hollywood, without adding anything new or interesting to the conversation. The movie then goes for broke in a third act it hasn't come close to earning. There's nothing subtle about this movie. The entire movie is telegraphed, from its opening series of images to its annoyingly obvious themes that hit you over the head, over and over. The movie's unwillingness to uncover beneath the surface critiques means that it treats the audience as if they've never encountered these ideas before, so in its 140 minutes runtime, the film spends far too much time repeating the same phrases, the same visuals, and reiterating the same points. The gravest consequence of making a film that only cares about surface is that both characters feel like separate and disconnected entities for nearly all of the film. We don't learn anything about both beyond the most cursory details, and the movie keeps the world around them generic. The movie doesn't even care about supporting characters as well. There's not one friend, family member, or even an assistant, who might help reveal some inner dimension to its characters. The characters and dialogue has no intrigue or personality. It's hard to have any substantial investment in what's happening, as the movie is stripping all personality and specificity from the world and characters. This stems from the lack of specificity in the script, which sidesteps its characters and basic plot details. Because no one on screen has much depth, the material becomes comical, instead of frightening or insightful. The movie more often than not fails in its satire. The commentary about male gaze and Hollywood's value of youth is shallow and tired. It's not particularly clever or interesting. The movie undermines its own perspective, as it finds much of its horror in the grotesquerie of old women bodies, as well as deformities. The movie plays out its narrative to its ultimate conclusion and then takes it 4 steps further. As a work of body horror, it's an accomplished film. Unfortunately, the script lacks in substance, so the movie relies too much on its performances and makeup effects to make up for it. Everything about this movie is actively hostile. It's a movie that wants to put you on edge. However, once the shock wears off, the movie has nothing to show behind its excessive style. The gruesome prosthetics are a particular standout for the film, and almost makes up for its wafer-thin story and characters. In the end, the movie spins its wheels for too long, making it feel tiresome. Overall, it's not worth to spend time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.